Isso aí, galera. Começando mesmo
The diner's just up the waterfront.
lugar que nós
Shouldn't keep
chegou
the
da
sheriff
outra
and our
vez.
witnesses waiting.
Agora eu vou jogar aquele outro formato, tá ligado? Formato da câmera lá de dentro.
I sound like coffee having time today, Charlie.
Fazer mesmo. Apontar. O que eu tenho que fazer? Vai ser mulher no chonete. Chonete.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Beer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice little team, sure. You? This is my first year, so I don't know what to expect.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Ah, esse cara é revelador, né?
Are you still on about that? No,
Se não
no,
dele.
the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the
Parece
sheriff.
o Thiago Live.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scrimmage pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us.
Ah, foi isso que tava no mesmo lá à noite, né?
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard
Ela faz
shooting.
com o gordão lá no
We
começo.
ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
É. Estranho isso.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is two triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Annie.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The place was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
So,
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
as fez as partes de um fumaça demais.
This could prove to be helpful.
Cara, esse arcado
Do
dessa
me a
mulher
favor.
aí, tá
Stick
morrendo.
around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like living in a dream of missing dear
Oh,
friends.
God.
Isso aí é doido.
Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly.
Pela história que eu lembro, parece que ela
You know me.
tinha uma família, só que ela
I
não
don't
se
think I
lembra.
do. And what
Você
horrible
começa a
thing
bugar a
happened
mente
to my
dela,
baby
nem eu
girl?
entendi direito também.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Pesado.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
É a máscara, né? Tem que mais.
Hoops is a part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Tá falando aí. Quebrada a máquina.
This
Good day.
hates small towns.
You can tell that. You know how touchy these road types can be.
Não sei se fechou ainda.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Bora,
Let's go.
Thiago Leifert.
Well, Casey, I gotta lead. Looks like we're dealing with a
Rapaz,
cult.
é a cara do Thiago
The
Leifert,
cult
cara.
of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been.
Why?
What'd she do
Did
now?
I get
She
married?
kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Xerife aí.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Beleza, tchau.
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this.
Espera um pouquinho. Deixa eu tirar aqui com qualidade.
Right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Aqui começa o sinistro. Oi, Thiago, você viu um meio estranho, cara.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing. How did they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Existiu nada.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Vamos lá. Resolver esse quadro próprio.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Causa da morte.
Oh.
Vai.
Huh.
Aqui também.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Coração, né?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Isso é um mapa, né? Agora, hein? Jogaço, meus amigos. Se você não jogou, recomendo.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Some
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Olha lá o Charlie Larson lá.
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Didn't see her.
Começou a ação.
Could not see into bright light.
Vai lutar com ele agora.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Depois hoje o combate ficará disponível temporariamente.
Go!
O que eu faço agora aqui que eu tô perdido, gente? Pegar a arma.
He knocked my gun out of the room. We need to find it.
Que pariu.
Vanished.
No capítulo.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
É.
There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but you both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you wouldn't want to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
É,
He seemed
com certeza.
anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Vamos
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Cadê a página?
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Cadê a página?
Saga was back at Calden Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with it?
Tem que trazer aqui. Aqui usa a lanterna. Aqui usa a lanterna aqui no jogo. Tô lembrado mais.
Can't be opened on this side.
Vamos agora. Sim. Ah, o Deus da lanterna. O que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Descubra para onde.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Oh yeah.
It won't open. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Não fora.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
Não mesmo.
That's crazy, right, bro? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. That's crazy talk. Monsters aren't. What do you mean?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Snap one.
Monsters aren't real. Badges.
Não sei ligado aqui fora nela, né?
They're a fine pair.
É.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Siga.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Break Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been run yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. Which is our best lead.
Pô, não, tá só andando mesmo.
Rinse down, repeat. Clock out, gotta be here. I'll wait for you.
Isso é realidade, meu amigo.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Alex
Yeah,
Casey.
I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Que jogo dublado, né? Porque o povo investiu dinheiro, jogasse desse ter dublado dele.
Job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up.
Eu tô bem calado aqui, ainda tô meio apanhado aqui ainda, viu? Menor vou soltando, falando, não tem conversando isso aí, porque... É, eu tô no começo, não tem nem o que falar ainda, tô meio perdido.
A ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Floresta, essa neblina, né? Dá um medo no camarada. Tipo de filme de terror.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Não, vamos investigar esses caras.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on an important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Elmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna na vista. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever.
Esse cara faz essa lição,
You
ele
name
paga.
it, we probably got it.
E o que esse cara tá fazendo japonês aí?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga.
Sério, né?
Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjala,
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater's just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating the murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. The operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can all run through a garbage can.
That's all for now. Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Verdade. Gente, que ambientação. Olha isso. É gostoso mais uma vez.
Drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron
Galera, eu vou
Lake.
terminar mais
in an old
essa parte por aqui.
So how do we
Depois
follow
nós
him there?
continuamos daquele outro.
Something around here will tell us.
Vou fazer um vídeo assim e outro mais longo. Entendeu, né, que eu quis dizer? Um vídeo mostrando meu rosto aqui na tela pequena e outro mostrando só a televisão e o videogame. Então até a próxima. Valeu.